Hello all, welcome to VJD Academy. This is Anil Kumar, Faculty of Digital Electronics. Today I would like to take one more new concept called half subtractor. In the previous lecture we have seen half adder and how it works. Now let us try to understand half subtractor. Sir, this is what half subtractor, one of the combinational circuit. Half subtractor. This is one of the combinational circuit. I told you in the previous lecture, whenever we are learning about combinational circuit, we just need to follow, there are 5 steps which are, we just need to find, the first thing is how many number of inputs and outputs we just need to know. And second thing is, we just need to construct truth table. We just need to construct, and then we just need to find logical expression, and then the fourth one is we need to minimize logical expression, and then fifth one is construction of logic circuit. So this is what the procedure, 5-step procedure we must follow always whenever we are learning about a combinational circuit. Now sir, let us try to understand half subtractor and how it works. What is the behavior of half subtractor? The first thing, let us try to understand how many number of inputs and outputs. If you see the structure of half subtractor is like this. This is what half subtractor, and now it is having 2 inputs which are A and B, and now it is also having 2 outputs. First one is here in the previous lecture when we are learning about half adder, we have 2 outputs which are sum and carry. Now here in half subtractor we have 2 outputs as like half adder, but these 2 outputs are, the first output is difference, and we can say that carry. The first one is difference and then carry we can see. Sir, here the first point we can write as it is having 2 inputs which are A and B, and it is having 2 outputs which are difference, carry. So I can write it as it is having 2 inputs which are A comma B, and now it is having 2 outputs. First one is difference and second one is borrow, or we can also say that carry. I can write it as a borrow, carry or borrow we can write. Now sir, the second point in the half subtractor learning is construction of truth table. Let us try to construct a truth table here. Sir, truth table, here we have 2 inputs which are A, B, and now the outputs are, the first one is difference and then borrow we can select it. Sir, now let us try to draw a truth table for this. We have 2 inputs, which means there are 4 combinations. So now these 4 combinations are, we can write 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, and then finally 1 1. These are the 4 combinations. And now let us try to understand how the difference and then borrow will come. Sir, the moment when we are making difference, which means we are just doing A minus B, which means the first one 0 minus 0 we are getting 0, and to make this difference we are not collecting any borrow from A or some other value, so that here borrow also 0. And now coming to the second one, here sir 0 1, 0 minus 1, it is not possible, so that here to make difference we just need to collect borrow from another value we can say that. So that we are just collecting borrow to make difference a minus b, which means 0 minus 1. So we are just putting here 1. And now the moment when we are collecting borrow, so that the a value will become 2. And now here 2 minus 1, we can say that output is 1. And now coming to the third point, here 1 minus 0, sir, here output is 1 and we are not taking any borrow to make this difference, so that here also 0. And now coming to the fourth one, 1 minus 1, it is 0 and we are not taking any borrow, so that output is also 0. Sir, only thing that we need to remember in here this particular truth table is the second row, 0 minus 1. This is not possible. To make this difference, we just need to collect borrow from other value, so that we are collecting borrow. That is the reason we are putting here 1. And now the moment when we collect borrow, automatically the a value will become a 2. So and now the 2 minus 1 will become 1. This is what truth table. And now coming to the third point, this is what we can say that logical expression. Sir, let us try to write the logical expression. I want to write it as difference and borrow. Here the third one is logical expression. Sir, here coming to difference, I want to write equation for difference. What is the value which are 1? Here second row 1 and then third row is also 1. Here the difference is 1. The moment when one of the inputs is 0. The difference is 1 when one of the inputs is 1. Even when both the inputs are same, or both the inputs are 1 and both the inputs are 0, the output is 0. Here the difference output is 1 only when one of the inputs is 0 or 1. So that here I can write the equation here, difference is 1, then the inputs a is 0 and then b is 1. Can I write a bar b? Yes. And now coming to the next one, here difference is here also 1, which means a equal to 1 and then b equal to 0. Can I write a is 1 and then b equal to 0, which means a and then b bar. Yes, this is what equation of difference. I can also write this equation simply as a XOR b. This is what a similar equation which we have seen already in half adder problem. And now coming to borrow equation. Sir, the borrow equation here, b equal to 1 when a is 0 and then b equal to 1. I can write here borrow equal to a equal to 0 and then b equal to 1. Can I write a bar b? Yes. This is what here borrow. Some people may confuse that b and then this b and then this b. This is what borrow input, and this here b is just a variable. And now we just need to remember this. And now third point is also completed. And now coming to fourth one, sir, here fourth one, no need of making minimization, because here we have only two equations. And now the first equation, difference equation itself, we have minimized here. So we can write a XOR b and then a bar b. And now finally I can write it as, I can take fifth one, construction of logical expression. Sir, logical circuit we can say that. Here this is a and then this is b. So let us try to construct. Here output is, here difference output a XOR b, a bar b plus a into b bar. We can write it as a XOR b. Here this is a and now this is b. We can write here, we can collect one connection, and now here we will write one XOR gate. So now this is what difference output a XOR b. And now coming to the second one, here this is a bar. Now here input is a, so we just need to take one here, one NOT gate. And now the second input is b. We need to collect here the in between a bar and b, there is a AND gate, so we need to take one AND gate. Let us write borrow output equal to here a bar b. See here borrow output is a bar b. This is what the output expression, and this is what the logical circuit diagram. Sir, this is half adder. Now let us try to understand the difference between half adder and full adder. Both the difference here, some expression A XOR B, and here difference expression A XOR B, both are same. But coming to carry expression is A into B and borrow expression is A bar into B. Only the extra thing we are carry out in the half subtractor is one NOT gate. Here only one NOT gate is extra and all remaining things are same as like half adder. Sir, these 5 points basically asked in university level exam and we can say academic exam. But the only point we need to remember from half subtractor, if we want to prepare for any gate or PSU, only thing is, suppose here we are drawing truth table A and then B. Suppose we are collecting A and B, or we are drawing A and B, then the bar output is A bar B, which means if we are taking, suppose here the first note is, if truth table is TT, means truth table is A minus B. If we are making difference between A minus B, then output will be borrow output will be A bar B. And if truth table difference is B minus A, if you can make B minus A instead of A minus B, if you can do B minus A, then what will happen, sir? The output is, the borrow output will be A into B bar. This is what. Here, if we can make A minus B, the borrow output will be A bar B. If we can make B minus A, the output of borrow will be A into B bar. This is the thing that we need to remember for competitive exam point of view. This question is already asked in GATE 2008 and now this question is also asked in AP and then Telangana Communication SI competitive exam. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe.